our agenda for today. So we've done our do now. We're going to take some notes about elements, compounds, and mixtures. We're going to do a quiz at the very end of this about elements, compounds, and mixtures. And then you're going to have some work time, hopefully, to get you started on your Thursday work, which is going to be a virtual lab dealing with mixtures. So that brings us to talking about Thursday's work. Okay? Keep in mind, this is not a continuation of today. This is a separate assignment. Thursday is always a separate lesson. And for that lesson, what you guys are going to be doing is a virtual lab in which you're going to separate a mixture. So we're going to learn about what mixtures are today. And tomorrow, your lab is going to be actually taking a mixture and separating it. Once you are done with that lab, you're going to take a screenshot of the final picture from your lab. So you'll go through all the lab steps, and at the end, you'll say, "Yay, you're all done." You're going to take a screenshot of that. You're going to turn that into Google Classroom to verify that you did the entire lab. And then the final step for your Thursday work is you are going to complete a Google form that is over Learning Target 2.2.2, which is going to let us know whether or not you can select appropriate lab equipment to separate a mixture. So that's what you're going to be doing on Thursday. So quickly, our moral focus quote. Why am I so happy? Because I feel grateful, thankful, and blessed. Every single day, my intention is to appreciate all the good in my life. So what I would like you guys to do is you're going to have the opportunity to share the good in your life. So please make a reflection. What are some things that are good about your life? And I know that you can come up with at least two things. It's scientifically proven that the more you concentrate on the good things in your life, the more positive your attitude becomes, and the better your mood. So if you're having a bad mood, if you take a moment to concentrate and think about the things that are good in your life, that is going to help increase your mood and make you less stressed and have less anxiety. So take a couple moments. Think of two things. You can certainly list more, but think of two things that are good in your life. All right, guys, thanks for your sharing. There's still a few more people that haven't posted yet. So take a moment and post what is good in your life. Don't do it for me, do it for yourself. Again, the more you focus on what's good in your life, the happier you'll be, the more positive you'll be, the less stressed you will be. So do this for yourself, not for me. Think about the good in your life and add that to our list. What I'm loving and what I'm seeing across all of these is the number of people who talk about having appreciation for their family and their friends. So appreciating people more than things. I love, let's see, so the Kai said she loves her family and her TV shows. Not gonna lie, man, TV has gotten me through all of this social isolation. And there's some real good TV out there. Kyle, what you watching? What's your show that gets you through?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, you can unmute.
Well, right now I'm watching Vampire Diaries, so.
Vampire Diaries. Cool. I have watched only like one episode of that, but I do know what it's about. That's cool. Anybody else got some TV that's getting them through right now? Just like I am. All right. Good. So friends and family. I love how many of us put friends and family. That's great. Good guys. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna watch a short video about pure substances and mixtures. So as you're watching, I would like you to pay really close attention to the definition of pure substance and the definition of mixture, specifically what is different about those two. You're going to be reflecting on that shortly after the video. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn off my sound. So once you see this, you are going to have to click play and watch it on your own.
Can you turn your speakers off too, so I can record this?
We are surrounded by countless substances. Some are pure, but the large majority are formed by mixtures of two or more pure substances. Pure substances have a homogeneous appearance. Each pure substance is characterized by having specific properties that distinguish them from all other substances. In contrast, mixtures do not have specific properties. Their properties depend on the substances, or components, that form them. The components in a mixture can be extracted using appropriate separation methods.
Okay, so we should have watched the video. Stanford, are you ready to move on?
Some of them are still watching. I need just a couple more
Oh,
seconds.
people are still watching? All right, I'm going to put you off early. Video's only
There's 5 people still watching. All right, go.
So, what I would like you guys to do is think about that video and tell me what is the difference between a pure substance and a mixture. So, type your thoughts. What is the difference? And I'm so muted. So, what I would like you guys to do is type the difference between a pure substance and a mixture. So, in the space, what I want you to do, think about the video you just watched and the definitions that they gave. What is the difference between a pure substance and a mixture? So everybody should be typing. What is the difference between a pure substance and a mixture? All right, Marielle, thank you for sharing. Ullrey and Lauren, thank you. Should see more posts than 3, guys. What is the difference between a pure substance and a mixture? like you guys to do, read through the cards. Put little hearts next to the ones that you think are great definitions or something that you didn't think of. So click on the cards, read them, and let's do some voting. What are some really good definitions that are out there? Okay. So we've got a pure substance is one substance and only that substance, and a mixture is a mix of all of the many different substances together. Great. A pure substance has things to distinguish themselves from other things, and the mixtures are made up of components. Very good. The difference between a pure substance and a mixture is that a pure substance is something that is just the original, and a mixture are things put together. Okay. Amber, where's your definition? You didn't participate.
You're right, I did not. I'm sorry. There were too many good ones here, and I wanted to give them credit where their credit was due.
Right, these are great definitions, guys. Pure substances are made of one thing, mixtures are made of multiple things. Nice, Zach. So the substance is made of one thing, well, mixture is two or more. Absolutely. They're all great definitions, guys. Good. Alright. So yeah, the big takeaway is a pure substance is made of just one thing, right? Pure substance is just one type of substance, whereas a mixture is a combination of more than one. We're going to actually expand on our definition of a mixture in just a minute, and we're going to compare it to something called a compound. So we're going to watch another video. In this video, it's going to talk about elements and compounds, and I want you to think about what is the difference between an element and a compound, and then also what is the relationship. So how are elements and compounds related to one another? So you're going to watch this short video about elements and compounds. Remember, you're going to have to click play so that it plays for you.
Let me know when your mic is off.
I was brushing my teeth when I noticed that my toothpaste contains fluoride. Fluorine is a really dangerous chemical. So, why is it safe to put fluoride into toothpaste? To understand this, we need to describe the difference between an element and a compound, and explain that a compound has different properties to the elements in it. Let's start by looking at two important elements: carbon, a black solid, and hydrogen, a colourless gas. Carbon is an element and only contains carbon atoms. Hydrogen is also an element. It only contains molecules of hydrogen atoms. Carbon and hydrogen can join to make a new compound called methane. Methane has completely different properties to the elements that it is made from. It is a colourless gas that burns really well. We use it as a fuel. The name methane doesn't give us any clues about the elements the compound contains, but most compound names do. Sodium is a soft, shiny metal. Chlorine is a green, poisonous gas. Sodium and chlorine are both elements, so they each contain only one type of atom. Sodium and chlorine react together to produce a new substance called sodium chloride. The name of the non-metal, chlorine, changes to chloride when it forms a compound. Sodium chloride is the chemical name for the salt we put on food. This has very different properties to sodium metal and poisonous chlorine gas. So, why is it safe to put fluoride into toothpaste? Toothpaste contains a white solid compound called sodium fluoride. This is made from the elements sodium, a soft metal, and fluorine, a yellow poisonous gas. But compounds have different properties to the elements they contain. So sodium fluoride is safe and is put into toothpaste because our bodies need it to make strong, decay-resistant teeth.
All right, guys. So what you're going to do next in this next activity is you're going to think about the definitions that they gave for an element, a compound, and a mixture. And what you're going to do is you're going to match the term element, compound, mixture, and pure substance to its definition. You're going to have 1 minute to do this, so you're going to have to work quickly. So as soon as the next slide comes up, it's going to be matching. So what you'll do is you'll click on the term, and then you'll look for the definition and click on that. If you're right, it'll be turn green, and it'll tell you it's a pair. So you need to match those up.
Hang on.
Ready?
There's still people watching the video.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna push them out. Never mind. You can start. It reset everybody when you click next. It's okay. Some things we're gonna have to work out. It's okay though.
All right. So here we go. We're going to begin our activity. You have 45 seconds to make these matches. All right. Abby's first one's done. Ethan got their second. Way to go, Layla. Awesome, Morgan. Zahara's got it. Oh, now everyone's getting in. Vanna's got it. Leah. Mr. Sanford. Ariel got it.
Did they all?
He's there.
A lot of them beat me. That's awesome.
Yeah, tons of you beat Mr. Sanford. Way to go. Good job, Sergio. Good job, Sakaya, Kelsey. Great job. All right, guys. Here we go. Another way that we will be looking at elements, compounds, and mixtures is using what we call particle models to represent them. So the next one, this time you're going to have your term, and you're going to match it to a particle model. So in the video, it showed elements as little circles of different colors. When it was a compound, it showed those different colors attached together. Okay, so if you see circles of different colors connected, that would be a compound. If you see circles of just one color, that's going to be an element. So you're going to take a look at these particle models and make your matches. Ready? Set? Go. All right, Ariel's got his done. First, we beat Mr. Sanford again. Oh, Avery just headshot Mr. Sanford. So did Leah and Morgan.
Good job,
Lauren,
everybody.
and Abby and Ethan. Good job, guys. Keep trying. All right, Kelsey got it.
But remember, I only have one eye for when I read, guys.
Julia's almost there. Come on, let's go. Yeah, Julia. Let's go. Right, Mariah. Good job, Jason. All right, guys. Excellent job. We can match those up. Okay, on to our next one. So, you're going to have another collaboration board. What I want you to do is compare and contrast mixtures and compounds. So how are they similar, but how are they different? So what is the main difference between a compound and a mixture? But also, take a couple minutes and write your responses. Alright, guys, so far people are in. Mr. Sanford, Zach, Layla, Kaya. What other ideas do we have? Can you read these numbers? Before I post them, I want everyone to give their own ideas. We got a few more. Allison, Allie, Lauren, Nana, Morgan, here you come. Alright. Good job, Ethan. So what I would like you to do is, as these pop up, read through the tiles and put a heart next to the explanations that you think. That's good. Ariel is not right.
It's Ariel.
Ariel?
Yeah, not Ariel. So both Ariels pronounce their name Ariel.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not the Sebastian way from Little Mermaid, but everybody else.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized that I say the name. Yeah. Yep, Ariel. Okay, I mispronounced. Yeah.
It's okay. Miss Ullrey mispronounces my name half the time
What? I knew that.
on purpose.
On purpose, Jeopardy.
Not cool.
Yeah, if you ever want to get under Mr. Sanford's skin, call him Jeopardy.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. No, that's not a good idea. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we have put together here. Man, don't do that. Don't make Mr. Sanford feel like he's the best. Your other definitions are good out there.
Is it messed up that I faved my own?
You can fade your own. That's okay. All right, so let's see. They are similar because they are both made up of more than one thing. Great, Kelsey. But are different because the compound is made of more than one element, while mixture is made of more than one pure substance. Absolutely. Both are combinations of different things, but the mixtures are different. Substances mixing and compounds are elements mixing. Okay? A mixture and a compound both have combinations of elements. They are different because of the way in which they are combined. Absolutely. The way in which they're combined is physically combined, meaning that they're in the same space, in the same container, whereas compounds, those elements are chemically bonded together. They're actually chemically joined with one another in something that we call a bond. So Mr. Sanford got the most votes. Said mixtures are physically combined while compounds are chemically combined. Mixtures can be physically separated while compounds cannot. Absolutely.
Just so you know, they did not know that was mine. They're unlabeled on their end. They're anonymous for the student view. And so they picked the best definition. Not to toot my own horn, but they did a good job of faving the one that was right.
Identifying that. These are wonderful ideas. Thank you, guys. Very good. Oh, we have some more that didn't get shared. I'm so sorry. A few more to take a look at. Compounds contain atoms of different elements chemically combined. Mixture is a combination of two or more substances not chemically combined. That is a great definition. That's Sahara. Very good. Mixtures are physically mixed, while compounds are chemically combined. Good. Wonderful responses, guys. Thank you for your participation. There we go. All right, competition time. First things first, do you guys want to climb up or be in the Himalayas, outer space, or underwater? Where would you like to be, guys? What's the vote? First one I hear is what will choose?
Water. Ariel McIntosh said it first.
All right, water it is. Okay. So what you're going to do is click and choose an avatar.
That's me. I don't know what it is. Maybe a duck? I don't know.
Okay, I should have more than this. I know we have more people beneath than this. Where are our avatars? There's them. Got lots of penguins. Adrian's penguins. Alright, pick our avatar. Ooh, I like the vest. The bear in the vest. Magic dresser. Alright, guys. We got 19 connected. How many do we have on?
27.
We got way more. We got 24 people on the meet.
Let's see. Who are we waiting on? Is Dalia in there? Oh, no. Dayani's is loading. Abby, are you in there? Abigail Hanner? Carlise? I don't see yours on Bloxy. Lauren, go ahead and hit start.
All right, guys. Let's see if you can beat Mr. Sanford. Come on. So the way this works, the faster you answer, the more points you will get, and the further you will move up the mountain. Ready? There's 6 questions in this game. Here we go.
You might want to turn your speakers off. Sorry. Who is that? Ethan. Savannah and Ethan pulled ahead of me. Uh-oh. Good job, Vanna and Zakaya.
Like you teach chemistry or something.
Yeah, I barely won though.
Alright, guys. So we've learned about mixtures, compounds, elements. We're going to talk about how do we separate them. So how do we get those separate from one another? So what I want you to do is go ahead and click play, and you're going to watch this video, which is 3 minutes in length.
Speakers and mic.
Your cell phone is mainly made of plastics and metals. It's easy to appreciate the inventive process by which those elements are made to add up to something so useful and entertaining. But there's another story we don't hear about as much. How did we get our raw ingredients in the first place from the chaotic tangle of materials that is nature? The answer is a group of clever hacks known as separation techniques. They work by taking advantage of the fundamental properties of things to disentangle them from each other. Simple separation techniques apply to many physical scenarios, like separating cream from milk, extracting water from soil, or even sifting out flecks of gold from river sand. But not all mixtures are so easy to unravel. In some of those cases, we can exploit the differences between physical properties within a mixture, like particle size, density, or boiling point, to extract what's required. Take petroleum, a mixture of different types of hydrocarbons. Some of these are valuable as fuels, and others make good raw materials for generating electric power. To separate them, experts rely on one important feature. Different hydrocarbons boil at different temperatures. During the boiling process, each type vaporizes at a precise point, then gets separately funneled into a container and collected as a liquid as it cools. Separation techniques also take us to the sea. In some drought-stricken countries, the ocean is the only available water source. But of course, humans can't drink salt water. One way to get around this problem is to remove salt from seawater with reverse osmosis, a process that separates water's ingredients by size. A membrane with pores bigger than water particles, but but smaller than salt particles, only lets fresh water pass through, transforming what was once undrinkable into a lifesaver. Meanwhile, in the medical world, blood tests are a vital tool for evaluating a person's health. But doctors typically can't examine blood samples until they've separated the solid blood cells from the liquid plasma they're dissolved in. To do that, a powerful rotational force is exerted on the test tube, causing heavier substances with higher density, like blood cells, to move away from the rotational axis. Meanwhile, lighter substances with lower density, like plasma, move to its center. The tube's contents divide clearly, and the blood cells and liquid plasma can be tested independently. But sometimes, unlike oil, seawater, and blood, the parts of mixtures that we want to separate share the same physical properties. In these cases, the only way to isolate ingredients is by chemical separation, a complex process that relies on unique interactions between components within a mixture and another material.
There's a lot still watching. A lot have finished though. You wish you could start it? Mm-hmm. There's like 3 people watching the video. It's okay. You can go on. They've seen it.
Alright, so if you're still watching the video, it'll be done in just a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move on. So we just watched about a video about how we separate things in real life. What I would like you guys to do is to put down your ideas. What are some ways that we can separate mixtures? So go ahead and type your ideas. What are some ways that we can separate mixtures? And there are definitely lots of them out there. Feel free to put more than one comment. You can comment again. Alright, absolutely. These are all ways that we can separate mixtures. So we can do that by boiling it. One of us mentioned that. Using reverse osmosis, filtering or sifting. Yeah, absolutely sifting by size. Using the physical properties of the substances in the mixture. Yeah, coffee filters, absolutely. Anytime you make coffee, you are doing filtration. You are separating a mixture of the water in the coffee ground. Boiling, yes, different substances have different boiling temperatures, so we can use that to actually separate things out. So things with low boiling points are going to separate out first, and things with higher boiling temperatures will separate out last. Really good, guys. So what you guys are going to be doing tomorrow is a lab that's going to have you doing separation of a mixture. So what I need you guys to do is right here, you're going to click on this website. It is a Flash site, so it's going to require
Welcome.
additional
Here in
for you to do. So what you'll need to do is click on the puzzle piece in the center, and then you should get a little menu that's going to ask you whether or not to allow, and you're going to click yes, allow. If you do not see the option to click allow once you click on the puzzle piece, you're going to have to do a few additional steps. So I'm going to show you how to make that happen. So this is going to be really, really important. You guys need to let me know Because you're going to be using this lab tomorrow. We were able to get everyone in A hour able to use this lab. We can do the same thing during this hour. But it's going to require your feedback. You got to let us know. So the first thing you're going to do to be able to use this is you have to turn on your Flash player. So over in the corner of your Chrome window, you're going to click on these three little dots. And you're going to open a window that looks like this. So you can click on the three dots in the upper right-hand corner. So if you are not, you guys click over into the Meet so that you can see my screen. So I'm sharing a screen with you. Make sure that you're looking there. This is going to show you how to get the Flash player to work. So you need to be able to get your website working. So you're going to click on the three dots. You're going to come down to Settings. So you want to click on Settings. When you click on Settings, a new window is going to open that looks like this. You're going to get a new tab that looks just like this. So again, I went to the three dots in the corner. I clicked on Settings. When I clicked on Settings, it brought me here. You're going to need to scroll down in Settings until you get to where it says Site Settings, right here, where it says Location, Camera, Pop-ups, and more. So again, you go to the corner, click on the three dots, click Settings, and then you're going to scroll down until you get to where you see Site Settings. Then you're going to click on the triangle on the side. Once you're there, you're going to scroll down until you see Flash, right? You're going to see where it says Flash. So again, here's how we got there. I went to the corner, click three dots. Once I click those three dots, I click Settings. Once I'm in Settings, I'm going to scroll down to where it says Site Settings. I'm going to click on that little triangle. I'm going to scroll down to where it says Flash. And once you're on Flash, you're going to click the little triangle. And then there's this little word that says Ask First, and there's a little toggle. If yours is off, so the default is for it to be off like this, you need to click it to turn it on, and that will allow you to get Flash working. So again, you're going to change that toggle from off to on. You want it blue. Once you're there, you're going to go back to your website. You're going to click on the puzzle piece. When you click on the puzzle piece, you're going to get a little window that's going to open right here. You're going to click Allow, and then you should be able to use the website. If you are unable to get this to work, can you please in the chat, so in our chat, if it won't work, please let us know in the chat. Man, when you say it won't show me, what do you mean? Can you unmute yourself so I can help you? Can't find the setting. Ariel, are you in Chrome?
Yeah, I'm in Chrome, but there's just no three settings. I can go to settings by like typing it in the thing and getting through there, but yeah, I can't find it.
You don't have the three little dots like this on the side?
No, I don't have those.
Up here, like where your thing is here?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay, so the other way that you can do that is if you go up to the top, Chrome, you can click, I believe, Preferences on Chrome. Yeah, Preferences will also bring that up.
Okay, where do I find preferences?
So preferences, so I'm on a Mac, so mine are up at the top. But what you're looking for, as you go along to the side, you click Settings. Okay, so Sanford, is there an equivalent? You've got a PC in front of you. She's saying that there's no three dots along the sides of her.
Yeah, there's no three dots. There's a like Google Apps thing that I can click, and I think there's settings on here.
No, I'm on a PC, not a Chromebook, which is probably much
Okay,
easier.
so do this for me. Type the word Chrome, Put a colon, that's like the two dots stacked, and then backslash, backslash, settings, and hit enter.
Ooh, it brought it up. Okay.
There you go. And then scroll down to where it says site settings, and click on the triangle there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then scroll down to where you see the word flash. And click on the triangle. And then there's a little thing that says add first. And there's like a little toggle right there. Yours is probably off. If you click on it, it turns blue. Okay, now go back out to the website. Click on the puzzle piece.
Oh, it worked. Okay.
There you go. Awesome. Is there anybody else that needed help? I can walk you through it.
Zach May, maybe. Savannah Harrison. Did she get hers working?
Yes, class is technically over, but are you able to access the lab? I want to make sure that you can do that before you go. Jahari, are you still here?
Zach has left.
Jahari, are you still here so I can help you?